Alright guys, it seems like the long-awaited Asphalt Legends Unite 2025 roadmap video has finally been released by Gameloft on the official Asphalt channel, and since I guess that at this point everyone has seen it, today I will dive into the details not many people got the chance to see, as well as I have a look into the implications all these changes Gameloft is planning to implement this year might have into the game. So with nothing else to add, let's dive into it. Okay, so just so you all can have an idea, this is the roadmap that Gameloft released yesterday, and despite that Gameloft already told us to take all the information within this map with a pinch of salt, mostly because all these changes are subject to be altered before being finally implemented into the game, we can be sure in a 90% that all these things will make it into the game at some point in the future. Something different is the way they make it into the game, but we won't stop on such details today. On the March update, which is coming at the last week of this month, we will finally see the Gauntlet mode making its grand appearance into Asphalt Legends Unite. And in case you are wondering, it will be exactly like the Asphalt 9 China Gauntlet mode. 5 short tracks, 5 different cars, and a ticket system. There will be Gauntlet coins and a classification system as well, but if you want to have a look into how the Gauntlet mode will look like, you have a video link in the description where I literally explain how it works in Asphalt 9 China. With the March update, we will also get a multiplayer revamp with some adjustments and the introduction of a car exclusively obtainable through multiplayer, which is the Ford GT Mark IV. As some side changes on the March update, we will also get improvements in regards to the game experience, specifically for those who are starting on the game and want to catch up the rest of the players who have been playing since Asphalt 9 was released. For those old players, new unlock and rewards animations will be added, which is, fine, I guess. Don't expect special events to be easier or something like that, because it's time to remember what happens when you get your hopes up with something that Gameloft announces. Once the actual things arrives, it's not all rainbows and unicorns, since they have to get money from somewhere. So let's just be careful with the expectations, because that's everything we know about the March update as for now, and now it's time to have a look into the much smaller May update. This time we will be getting quality of life improvements like new daily, monthly, and even seasonal quests, as well as a Legends Pass revamp, which I suspect it will be similar to the new Asphalt 9 China Legends Pass as well. And on July we will get a huge celebration for the 20th anniversary of the Asphalt saga, as well as a revamp of the events and main menus, which is nice as well. Which is the most interesting thing out of all of this is the arrival of the DS Surbolt, an Asphalt 8 classic into the game, which stats or anything further information yet to be confirmed. As an interesting detail that you all need to know, no new track is expected to be released during the first half of the year, which it might mean that Gameloft finally took the community feedback into consideration and Drive Syndicates will be a yearly event instead of the current format where we get 2 Drive Syndicates a year along with new tracks on each Drive Syndicate. Then we have the second main dish of the year, coming in the October update with the arrival of Masteries, more club events, a roguelike mode, and some changes in the way cars can be seen in our garage. Well, in the way that Gameloft said it, the roguelike mode will be something like the Enduro Double Down we had on Asphalt 8 many years ago, where you progress through an event and you get blueprints of the car as you keep moving forward, completing tasks and that stuff. However, this mode is still at a very early stage, so it's quite likely to be changed before we get to see the final version into the game. Masteries, on the other hand, won't be like the Asphalt 8 Masteries, but instead like the Asphalt 9 China Masteries. On Asphalt 9 China, you have several chapters represented by a car. Inside of these chapters, you have to complete some tasks with specific cars, and once you complete them all, you get the chapter reward, which in this case, for example, is the key that allows you to unlock the Glickenhaus 004C in Asphalt 9 China, despite that there are many more cars in different chapters, of course. Once that you complete all the chapters, you can complete the final task to unlock the Bugatti Chiron 300 Plus Super Sport, which in Asphalt 9 China is one of the best cars of the entire game, so expect a Mastery exclusive car like the Super Sport once that Masteries arrive to Asphalt Legends Unite as well. New activities to do with your clubmates to obtain rewards for the entire club are on the go as well, yet those are still at an early development phase. Right next to this, a car gallery revamp is announced, and it's on the part where we could see a frame of 2 cars that I never thought we will get the chance to see on any Asphalt game ever again. The Toyota Gear Supra 2023 and the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Seems like the Gameloft legal team finally got the chance to get access to the Toyota and Hyundai licenses again, which is something historic if you have been playing this game saga for years. Ignore the car placement on the video since they have been placed there in order to make them the least visible possible, since they will likely arrive later in this year, so we have no clue about how good or bad these cars might be. For now, all we have certainty about is that Toyota and Hyundai are back to Asphalt Legends Unite. At last but not least, on December we can expect a tournament mode where the most skilled players of the game will get the chance to measure who has the longest garage car list, of course, since they will be competing against each one, as well as some improvements regarding the Team Pursuit and a new track, which, as I said, will likely come along a Drive Syndicate event. You know, if I had to place my bets, I would say that the new track will take place in North America, but that might be just because I'm thinking about GTA 6 way too much, right? One way or another, keep in mind what I have said, because who knows? I could be right, or the new track could be in Palau, which is a great country, by the way, like if you support Palau. So I guess that was everything included on this 2025 roadmap, which Gameloft has just released. I will be completely honest with you all, guys. Everything looks really cool, but let's get real, guys. We are talking about Gameloft. There is no way in this world that along all these nice things I just mentioned, there won't be something really bad, at least, you know, because some minor bad things are expected to arrive, but I'm certain that there is a catch. There is always a catch, it never fails. But you know, credit given where credit is due. All in all, I can say that Gameloft seems to be doing good things as well, and I look forward to see great things taking place on this game. Let me know your thoughts about it and what are you looking forward the most to see implemented within Asphalt Legends Unite. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel in order to not to miss absolutely anything, and I will see you really soon as usual with much more Asphalt content. Goodbye, guys.